Hey everybody, it's Chris from Cali Raised LED. I forgot where I work. It happens. Hey everybody, it's Chris from Cali Raised LED and welcome back to the Adventure Series. We're excited today to talk to Joey. He's our laser operator here today. And not only is a laser operator, he's an adventurer. Look at this beautiful rig. So today Joey's going to talk to you guys about some lessons learned on an adventure that he recently had in Utah. Some highs, some lows, what to do, what not to do. Joey, welcome to the Adventure Series.
Thank you for having me.
So why don't you run us through the situation that got us to the rough situation?
So it all started out, I decided to go visit a friend in Utah, and I said, all right, we're going to Utah, we have to hit up Moab.
Moab, Utah. You can't beat Moab, Utah, right?
Exactly. So we go out, just us.
Just us as in you two in one vehicle, right?
2 people, 1 truck. It was bad from the beginning. The 4x4 tires, we got the sliders, you know, we got the lift.
Felt unstoppable.
I can conquer anything I want.
Let's set the scenario. I mean, are we talking just nothing but dirt? Was there some snow? What's the environment that you were in?
It's fresh powder snow. If you've ever been to Utah, you know they get powder snow. It's, you know.
Easy to laugh now, but at the time you were feeling adventurous, right?
Exactly. I was like,
yeah.
I'm from Texas. I've never seen real snow. I'm like, let's do it. We got it. You know, we're gonna go snow wheeling. We're out there for about an hour having a good time. We go up this trail. We're winding through the mountains, having a great time, getting all the Instagram shots, doing this and that. Disaster strikes, and we slide off the trail. So now I'm stuck at a 33-degree angle, tilted sideways. Anytime I move, the truck is sliding more.
And I can't help but tease Joey a little bit. I get the text message, it's around the holidays. Chris, I'm stuck, I'm in a side angle, what do I do?
I was like, Chris has the experience, he might know something that I don't. Do I steer into it? Do I reverse down the hill? What do I do? Walked me through it in case I do roll the truck. Unfortunately, it was at such an angle I couldn't get my seatbelt on, so I didn't want to try and risk that. I actually had like 1 or 2 bars of cell service. Luckily, I walked up to the top of a hill right around the corner, and I went on Facebook and I found a local recovery group, and I sent them a message, sent them some pictures of the truck, what happened, and they said, hey, we actually have some guys on the other side of the mountain. They will be able to find you. So all I had to do was wait an hour.
So let's talk about that. Recovery groups are very important.
So I originally went to Google, I searched Utah recovery, it pulled up a towing service and they wanted to charge me, and I was like, okay, I want to see what other resources I could find. I ended up finding a volunteer group, and they towed me out. 100% volunteers, some dudes in some Jeeps. They pointed some fingers, haha, the Toyota guy, blah, blah, blah. But they were completely nice, did it 100% free, and I just left them a donation out of the kindness of my heart. They didn't ask for anything.
You want to shout them out right now?
Called Utah Off-Road Recovery Team, and they have a page on Facebook, and they had a phone number, and I ended up sending them a message or calling them because I had lack of service.
Right.
And they were there within an hour, 2 hours tops. And
bunch of great guys.
Bunch of great guys, no judgment. They were just here to help. They would literally give me the shirt off their back if they had to.
The big thing is to know your resources. So luckily you had enough self-service and you were able to find that group. Exactly. But I challenge you, if you are gonna be going out there by yourself, find the recovery group, find the phone number before you go out, right?
Exactly.
Because you would have probably saved yourself an hour. You texted me, your cell service was limited, you sent me pictures. It took some time for all this interaction to happen. Yep. Whereas if you would have known the phone number before you left, you'd have been off of that situation much faster, right?
Yep.
So when we talk about recovery, we talk about creativity, right? And it's not always just the recovery points that everyone thinks of, the two in the front, the hitch in the back. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about how your rock sliders played a role in your recovery.
So anywhere from the front to the back, I could have tied off from, and this is endless recovery points. The recovery guys weren't sure about the bolt-on and how strong they would be, but I put full trust into it and there was zero issues, just winching off the slider itself.
So we use the Cali Raised rock sliders, not to toot our own horn, but we got to appreciate the fact this time that you were able to use these rock sliders, a bolt-on rock slider, as a recovery point. I mean, that's huge.
6,000 pound truck on just a bolt-on slider, that's a lot of weight.
But absolutely.
I see these sliders built every day. I was like, I have to have trust in them.
And boy, did they show. I mean, you guys see the pictures in the video. They worked as a great fulcrum point for you to remove yourself from the situation. Joey has a beautiful 23-0 rooftop tent on this truck on our bed rack. So Joey is prepared if he gets in a tough situation to get through a tough night on the trail, right?
Exactly.
23-0 builds a beautiful tent, matches with our bed rack perfectly in our roof rack. I mean, let's speak to 23-0 a bit. They are an amazing company. We love working with them. Tell us about your tent.
So I actually went to visit 23-0 because they're based out of Salt Lake City, Utah. I got to see their whole facility and what they're coming out with, and they're growing. This is a super nice quality tent. I slept in -4-degree weather in New Mexico. I was warm. I was great. I was having a good time. I wasn't stressed. I had nothing. I could set this tent up in the dark, no issues.
Talking recovery boards, you know, you've got the Amazon eBay specials, you've got the higher end Tread Max tracks, you know, the Amazon specials. We good for 1-2 trips, right?
Max.
We talk about the nicer options, you're talking longevity, you're talking about something you can count on, right?
Exactly. If I want to have a tread board that I can count on over and over, I need to get something like a Max Trax or one of the other name brands that's out there.
Right. What about straps, winch blocks, all those things?
So for my straps and my snatch blocks, I went with Factor 55. They're a well-known.
Great, amazing company, high quality, made in the States, right?
I had it ordered day after New Year's. I had it within a week. Super quick turnaround.
And that's what it really boils down to, is gear you can count on, right?
Exactly.
So the Cali Raised rock sliders, gear you could count on. Factor 55, gear you can count on. 23-0, gear you can count on. Max Trax tread boards, both great options, right?
Yep.
Any other topics, lessons learned, stuff you want to talk about before we close this out, Joey?
Always have a good time and prepare more than you think you need. You can
prepare, right?
Exactly.
Even if you're going to go out there and be the trailblazer, you're going to be the rogue, know your options, right?
Exactly.
Know who you can count on.
Know your surroundings, know how to get out of a pinch.
If you guys want to look as good as we do, check out CaliRaisedLED.com for your polos. We don't have polos. If you guys want to be as warm or as good as we look, check out CaliRaisedLED.com for your t-shirts, hoodies, hats. I really appreciate you coming out with us this week, Joey, and talking about a learning experience. It's not easy to talk about our mistakes, but you know what? That's what we're all about. Community, learning, growing, being better people, being better off-roaders, enjoying our experience. Make sure you have those people in your pockets. Make sure that you're respecting the trails, not trailblazing and destroying property. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the Adventure Series. Next week, we're going to have Jessica Taylor on with us. Thank you. We'll see you later.